Guys, will you agree with me if I say Antoine Semenyo is the hottest player in the English Premier League? Let me know that down below in the comments because today his performance was just amazing. He scored a goal today for Bournemouth against Leeds and that game ended in a 2-2 draw. Semenyo scored a free kick. Semenyo scores all type of goals and the goal he scored today becomes his 4th goal of the season. So far out of 6 games, he has scored 4 goals and provided 2 assists. Goal contribution 6. Last season he scored 11 goals. We have not reached anywhere in the season. Semenyo is already doing wonders. Is this the player a lot of clubs said 70 million is too much for? This player is doing an extremely good job. He's the talisman for Bournemouth this season. And I want us to talk about his performance. I want us to talk about the possibility of him joining a bigger club next season. If you were to advise the player, which club should he sign for next time when the transfer window is open? Let me know that down below in the comments because definitely Manchester United are interested in him. Other clubs are also showing interest. Looking at what he's doing this season with Bournemouth. This same Bournemouth that sold some players of theirs, they are still playing so well. I know investors are not happy because some of the games are not going your way. Real Madrid is losing, Chelsea, boy, Liverpool, boy. But trust me, if I don't talk about Semenyo, who else would? He's doing so well. 4 goals so far in the EPL, 4 goals. Look, this is not a fluke. He's showing us that what he was doing last season is not a fluke. He has shown us that what he did last season by scoring 11 goals is not a fluke. He's doing it this season and even doing it better. If you compare the ratio at the way he's scoring as compared to last season, this season is beyond imagination. He's surpassing his personal best. And for me, this is excellent. This is good. This is good for Semenyo. At least in every game he's playing for Bournemouth, he's either scoring or providing an assist. And today, I like the fact that he was on set pieces duty and ended up impacting the game for Bournemouth, ended up scoring a goal. He scored the first goal in the game. And guys, I want us to talk about one thing that has to do with Semenyo, especially when it comes to the national team. You see, the things he does for Bournemouth, we don't usually see it in the national team. If you follow the national team Ghana for some time now, you know that when Semenyo comes into the national team, he plays like he lacks confidence. But at Bournemouth, he's a completely different player. We are about to play our last 2 games in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. And looking at Semenyo perform at the rate at which he's performing now, I'm just interested to see what he's going to do when he lands again. Like, I just want to see him put the same level of performance he gives to Bournemouth to the national team because what I'm seeing with Bournemouth is so good. It's so good that I just want to see, if not 100%, at least 80% with the national team. But then, guys, Semenyo was rated 7.2 by SofaScore. He played the full 90 minutes. In that game, he scored a goal, had a total touch of 45, accurate passes completed 19 out of 23, accumulating to 83%. 1 key pass in the game, 1 shot on target, which was the free kick that led to the goal. And if you take a look at his, dribble attempt successful, it is 3 out of 6. Ground balls won 5 out of 16, which I believe could have been better. In my own opinion, could have been better from Semenyo. But then the rating is not bad. 7.2 for a player who scored a goal and also impacted the game for Bournemouth. I'm just impressed. But what would you say if Semenyo is to choose the next club he wants to go for? What advice would you give to the player? Let me know that down below in the comments. Now, the next update has to do with the next club Semenyo might be playing for in the future. In other news concerning Antoine Semenyo, Manchester United have started tracking Semenyo. They are monitoring the player again. Let's not forget, they were interested in the player in the last transfer window. They spoke to the player. At a point, everyone thought Manchester United were going for Antoine Semenyo. But then everyone kept on saying that the price tag, the 70 million, was too much for Antoine Semenyo, who scored 11 goals last season. Now, the season has already started and he's doing so well. He looks like a player who can surpass what he did last season. Now, this is a report coming from The Times, and they state that Manchester United have confirmed its interest in Bournemouth striker Antoine Semenyo at the personal request of the manager Ruben Amorim. Guys, if you were Semenyo or if you were to advise Semenyo, Would you advise him to go to Manchester United? Let me know that down below in the comments. Now, Manchester United are not the only clubs monitoring Semenyo with the way he's performing with Bournemouth this season. Chelsea, Aston Villa, Newcastle United are all monitoring Semenyo because he's one player that when the next transfer window opens, things are going to happen. He's the hottest player in the EPL currently. Semenyo doing so well. Today, he scored a free kick. Yes, Semenyo can score from anywhere. He scores all type of goals. He can take the ball, dribble from his own half to the opposition's half, score. Anyhow you want it, he will score. But then, guys, this is the update that has to do with Semenyo. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And today, he performed extremely well, and I'm happy about it. Now, let's move away from Semenyo and talk about Brandon Thomas Asante. I'm going to say this. This is let me say, unpopular opinion. I think Brandon Thomas Asante is one of the most underrated players in the Ghana national team, the Black Stars. This player is playing so well in the championship with Coventry, but then he does not get the hype. He does not get a lot of media presence. Let me just tell you about what he did today. Today, Coventry played against Birmingham City in the championship. Brandon Thomas Asante played in that game and scored the opener. Now, the goal he scored, let me tell you the total tally this season. He has played 7 games for Coventry, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists. Coventry are unbeaten in the championship this season, and they are doing so well. Brandon Thomas Asante is doing so well under Frankie Lampard. Otoabu, we know there's a call-up around the corner. This player is performing very well. If you are looking for players who come into the national team and do the needful, he is that guy. He's scoring goals. He's doing so well. He's on form. So we should not ignore him just because he's playing the championship. Coventry are actually doing so well in the championship. If you're an investor, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. So guys, Brandon Thomas Asante today was on the score sheet for Coventry, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy with his performance. He does not get the credit enough. But then, you know me, once you start performing very well and I see him, I'll just come and talk about you. But then Brandon Thomas Asante, I'm going to give him a thumbs up today. Today, he played close to 80 minutes for Coventry, and I like the way he performed because the match was being shown on Sporty TV. Me, I do watch, I do enjoy myself, and I like the way he performed, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, let's move away from Brandon Thomas Asante and talk about UDS. They're in the finals. Yes, they're in the finals of the University World Cup football, and their next game is against Brazil's top university called Paulista University. That is the finals, and it's going to be played tomorrow, Sunday, 7 a.m. You don't want to miss it. And don't forget, you know me, I'm a UDS alumni. I attended UDS, so definitely that game, I'm going to bring you the highlights. I'm also going to make sure to bring you analysis and reaction. So it is very important to support UDS. Don't say because you did not attend UDS, you are not going to support them. Whether you attended or not, this is for Ghana, this is for Africa. You understand my point? This is a big win for Africa and also for Ghana, not only for UDS. I'm just happy that they have reached where they are. They have come from far. UDS, yeah, they have come from far. I'm not going to lie to you. But then, guys, this is the update I have for you concerning all these players and also the update that has to do with UDS. We are going to bring you more. Kudus has not played yet. He's about to play. We are going to bring you the updates too in our next video. But then, guys, this is what I have for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we will bye.